They say failure is the best teacher, but how many of us actually listen to it? Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter even saw daylight. And Michael Jordan once said, "I've failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." But here's the paradox. If failure really teaches us so much, why does it hurt so deeply? Why do some people rise stronger after defeat, while others never try again? Stay with us till the end, because today, @Story will show you the hidden gift that only failure can give. A gift that can turn your defeats into the foundation of your greatest victory. In a quiet village surrounded by golden fields and blue hills, lived a young man named Arjun, 26 years old. He had dreams bigger than the sky. He wanted to start his own business, to build something meaningful. But after 3 failed attempts, a shop that closed, an online idea that never worked, and a partnership that broke, he felt crushed. One evening, he sat near the village river, throwing stones into the water. Each splash felt like another reminder of his defeat. "Maybe I'm not meant to succeed," he whispered. "Maybe I'm just not good enough." That's when he heard an old voice behind him. It was old Mira, the village farmer known for growing the sweetest mangoes. She smiled and said, "Arjun, do you know how many times I've failed to grow a good crop?" Arjun shook his head. "More than the years you've been alive," she laughed softly. "But every failed seed taught me something the healthy ones never could." Curious, Arjun asked, "What do you mean?" Mira picked up a small mango seed and said, "Plant this, but don't water it every day. Just observe what happens." Arjun did as she said. He planted the seed and waited. Days passed. Nothing happened. He resisted the urge to overwater it. He just watched. Then, one afternoon after a light rain, he noticed a small sprout pushing through the soil. He smiled, finally seeing life where he thought there was none. The next day, a heavy storm came. The little sprout bent almost to the ground. Arjun thought it would die, but the next morning it stood upright again. Weaker maybe, but standing. He rushed to Mira and said, "It survived the storm." She nodded, because the storm forced its roots to go deeper. Those words hit him like lightning. He realized that's what failure had been doing to him all along. Arjun began again, but this time he changed how he saw defeat. When his idea failed, he no longer said, "Why me?" He asked, "What is this trying to teach me?" He started journaling his lessons. He stopped chasing quick wins and focused on building slowly, like roots growing underground. Months passed. His 4th attempt, a small organic tea business, began to grow steadily. He worked from dawn till dusk, applying every lesson from his past mistakes. And one day, as he loaded his first big order onto a truck, he looked at the sky and whispered, "Thank you for not letting my first plans succeed." Because if they had, he would have never grown deep enough to stand the storms of real success. A year later, Arjun's tea brand became known across nearby towns. People called him the man who never gave up, but he would just smile and say, "No, I gave up many times, but failure never gave up on me. It kept teaching until I finally listened." The truth is, failure doesn't break us, it builds our foundation. It's not the opposite of success, it's part of it. So remember this, every defeat carries a seed of wisdom. If you nurture it with patience, it will grow into strength. The storms of life are not here to destroy you, they are here to deepen your roots. If today's story touched you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more life coaching tales. In our next story, we'll meet someone who learned that sometimes slowing down is the fastest way to win. Until then, keep growing your roots and trust your storms.